and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you for joining me on another Conscious Evolution. I am already heating my Dynavap because I am waiting for my brother. For both of my brothers and my oldest brother, not my older brother, my oldest brother's girlfriend. They're coming to pick me up, and then we're going to drive through from here being John's grandma's place in Benoni, all the way home. So I'm taking my chance to hit a Dynavap now before I have to get in the car. And I get to be here for a moment of like genuine one-to-one-edness before the awkwardness of getting in a car ensues. It's nice to have you friends here with me. It is cold. I'm happy I brought the little blankie. It will definitely help. There we go. Now I am fully prepared to sit in a car for 2 hours. Probably not, but still. I don't know if you friends enjoy driving, but it is not, for me at least, my favorite experience. It's just so loaded with anxiety. Maybe I just have to chill out. Suddenly. Sweet Lord, no. Sweet Lord, yes. I don't know why, but Sweet Lord, yes sounds worse. That sounds significantly worse than Sweet Lord, no. What are you Sweet Lord knowing for? No, I do not enjoy driving. Oh yeah. Like, is it the discomfort of sitting for you? Is it the not being in control? Is it the fact that you have to move your flesh through space and time? Literally putting yourself in mortal danger so you can be somewhere else? I think that's the thing for me. That's the one that gets me. The whole mortal danger for moving this thing. Alright? I think that's the part that I don't know if I take fault with it. But it gets me. I think about it. I think about it too much. The wind is like, oh wait, no. You look uncovered there. It's not having of depth perception and having possibility of dying that distracts me. Yeah. For me, it's like it's that. I don't think I lack the depth perception. Morning, Joy Vive. It's nice having you here, friend. It was me and Sam alone today. You know, I know you find it awkward, but it's not for me so much a depth perception, as much as it's for me the like road textures. Like I become very aware of the way the road changes my driving mechanics. Right? And I'm like aware of it to the point of like mechanical failure as well, where I think about textures or bumps or rattling, breaking something, and then losing control, and like stuff like that, where I'm like hyper analyzing constantly, which I find mentally taxing a little bit, and that part of it I don't appreciate that much. My brother will be driving today on our way home, and he'll probably be driving on the way back as well, so it will be nice in that level, and I do trust him. He's a good driver, so maybe driving will be more fun to me. The last bit I've driven, I've been driving, yeah, like the last 2 months. I don't think I was driven once. No, that's not true. The last time I was the last time I was driven was when I went through on that Wednesday. Yeah, it was a Wednesday. When I went through on that Wednesday to the venue for White Rabbit. Right. Then we drove in the combi. So yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day, I believe. I find it so awkward. It's fine. I find it awkward too, for what it's worth, Joy V. I was just warming up to Love Is True. Melt wrapped up like a curly haired burrito. Yeah, I am. I am curly haired burrito. I quit driving and didn't look back. My anxiety just couldn't handle all of those people trying to call me. I had the hyper awareness too. It was so exhausting. Yeah. I mean, it's better hyper aware than dead. My hyper awareness says. So it's not like you can really like turn it off, right? It's just kind of there. You know what I'm being hyper aware of right now? Oh goodness. I should be hyper. Okay, no. My cards are in my bag, I believe. Yeah. I thought I put them in the car somewhere. I should be hyper aware of all of the stuff that I want to take with me. Bag with clotherings. Yeah, good. Good. Yes. Devices that make music and art. Devices that make feel better. Yes. Accounted for. Devices that make feel warm. Yes, and then devices that make feel floor soft for when yoga. What more does a man need? Right. Apparently, an infinite amount. There's never not one, is there? I guess that's where I'm supposed to get, if I am to call myself like a spiritual master, is to have no wants. Is that true? Sounds like a cop-out answer. Sounds kind of empty. Maybe in some lineages the emptiness is something that is sought after, but I don't know. Emptiness alone doesn't seem to be very full to me. not so much. I can measure the last time I've been around over the last. I can measure the last time I've been driven around over the last. Can't measure, probably 2 decades on one hand. Oh yeah. Are we interrogating the girlfriend? I hope not. Shame. I think like what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna be pointing you friends. I'm gonna be putting you on the dashboard, pointing you friends at the road with like a wide angle as we're driving, and then I'm gonna like pose questions in the cabin. You can pose questions as well. You can definitely do that. It will actually work kind of with the wide lens and then the screen pointing my way. Right? Yeah. Like the question that I want to bring into the cabin today is that we as human beings have this ability to fight. Right? We are very capable of fighting for something or someone. And that I don't think is going to go away. So if the ability and the want, even the drive to fight something is so present in humanity, and it has caused us a bunch of problems up until this point, then we need to be channeling that energy of fight towards entropy. This conversation was had in the car today about like entropy coming for us all. And my soul literally like put up fisticuffs when I heard that sentence. But like entropy's coming for me, my soul was like, oh yeah, bro, you wanna come? Fucking, I'm ready, bro. And it is a joke because entropy has already taken its toll on me. Can you see the entropy? Can you see it? Look away. Look. Don't look at the entropy. Right? So like my soul still believes that I don't want to fight people. I don't want to fight institutions. I want to fight entropy. Because people can induce entropy, institutions can induce entropy, corporations, stagnant financial systems, outdated modalities of thinking, right? All of that is entropy. And I'm fighting that. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting people. I'm not fighting flesh and bone. I'm fighting concepts at this point. Right? And that makes it a little bit more easy for me as a warrior to know what I'm supposed to direct my energy towards. Right? And that's the conversation I wanna start. Right? What does entropy mean to the different people in the cabin? How do they see themselves fighting entropy in their lives? How do you see yourself fighting entropy in yours? Maybe you sharing your entropy fighting techniques can help us fight entropy better in our lives as well. I'm hyper aware that I have to go to Peppa Pig World for Melanie's birthday, but I'm going to have shawarma and falafel for lunch, so I'm pumped on that. That does sound nice, bro. Oh shit, Mel, did you remember your cell phone? Like, where is my cell phone? Where? Where did I put it? Oh my goodness, I need to go in. You're streaming on it, yeah. No, fortunately, I don't think I've made that mistake before. Have I? I think I maybe I made it. Didn't I make it in the car that one time with Donnie? I think maybe. Okay. I'm punk rock by birth. Fighting institutions is in my DNA, bruh. Maybe. Maybe fighting. Right. Because even though the institution in a way tries to fight against entropy as well, it does so by anthropocizing people. Yes, that is a word. My source, trust me, bro. Just trust. My brother did send me a voice note just now, so let's see what he says, so we can give him an update, make him feel heard. No, I don't want to do speed test right now. Hmm.
Hoorie, ons gaan 'n bietjie later wees. Hey Boeta, hoorie, ons gaan 'n bietjie later wees. Kry nogal lekker verkeer. En verstaan vir ons terug in die huis kry. So ons nou rustig by 'n plek wat gesit en dan ons weer aanstap. Maar ja, ons gaan definitief bietjie later wees.
Is heeltemal rustig my boeta. Hierdie is gewoonlik my streamtyd. So besig om te sit en my stream te doen. Ek het mense nou net gesê per ongeluk Maasprus jou voice note gestuur. So jy is saam met ons, ek is saam met jou. Ek het rustigheid in my hart. Veilig ry. Ek sien jou wanneer jy so aankom. Alrighty. My bro is just telling me that they're gonna be a little bit late. We're gonna be a little bit late because they were supposed to be here at 4. That was like the plan. No, I'm just now noticing that my thumbnail didn't take. I got bamboozled. Love is true. I spend the time making good thumbnail and then it just doesn't upload. It's like no. How about no? How about we don't care? It just doesn't fit now. Remember yourself. That's too heavy a conversation for a nice afternoon drive with a new person. Really? Really? That feels like light work to me. If we're gonna go heavy, we need to go like a spiritual significance. Alright? Who are you? And why are you here? Huh? Who are you? And why are you here? Answer me, complete stranger. What's your name? What's your name? Oh no, I have autism. You know, I can just I should say that. I should let her know that if I seem like I have absolutely no social poise, do take in mind that I am autistic. And your rules of engagement do not make sense to me. I do not understand them, and I do not follow them. And I do not understand why you're looking at me like that. But I'm gonna keep talking. Anyway. Oh, Kristen. Hello to you. It's nice having you here with us too. What are the new person's vocabulary skills you might want to share that with what's your name before you start to jump to the entropy? Start with your name. Yeah. Show us your new scarf. You want to see new scarves? All right. I'll show you. This one is like a bunch of different patterns, patchy together. It really fits with this shirt, don't you think? Don't I look dapper? Don't I look absolutely fabulous? Thank you, Timmy. Lovely scarf. Yeah, it feels nice too. Scarf shown. I'm gonna cross my legs and tuck my little toes in between the hooks of my inner thighs. Why do I want to say inner knees? Even though it's more inner knees than it's inner thighs. Yes, that's not nice. That doesn't feel good. But I will keep the heat closer to me. It's very pretty indeed. No, you. I think I have 16 scars now. I think it's something like that. I have too many to keep track of, and some of them are just getting they're getting forgotten about. I feel bad in saying that, but they're not getting forgotten about. I still know about them, but I'm like, so when I'm getting ready for my stream, looking for a scarf that fits with whatever I'm feeling in that moment, that some scarves just don't get picked up. They're just laying there waiting for me to become a piece of art again. I'm up here going home to see all the kitties. There's gonna be 9 cats. There's gonna be 9 cats when I go home. That's a lot of cats. That's pretty absurd. It's a pretty absurd amount of cats. I'd experience, indeed, Genevieve. I think it's gonna be nice. I am not immune to cuteness. I am, however, immune to persuasion. My mom really tried. She really tried to persuade me to take one of those cats with me. And I didn't budge. I didn't budge. I have so many layers, right? And I think about it like walls, right? We all have these walls that we put up between us and another person when we start a conversation with them sometimes. I'm trying to think how I can attach it to today's stream topic. Technically, we're talking about fighting entropy. So maybe in their own minds, they put up all of these walls to try and reduce entropy in their own little system of understanding. Right? And in my system of understanding, I have so many layers of understanding of what cats are to our world, right? They might be cute to us, but to our world, there's something different. You know? Like to our world, they're like apex predator, killing machine. You know, like if you had to watch a person kill as many things as the average cat kills, you would not look at them the same way. Right? Like sure, we eat meat, but very rarely do we kill our own animals. And I have done that because I grew up in South Africa and hunting is a part of the culture. And I can tell you, it's not something that you want to really be present for, if that makes sense. I remember the act, like I was 9 years old when my coming of age day came and my dad took me to go and hunt my first animal. And they gave me a tweetwe on it, which is like a very small, I think, pool with a lot of force behind it. And I humanely shot and killed a springbuck. I hit my shot kind of vibes, because that was like the biggest thing. They were like scared talking into my mind, right? Like there wasn't really a conversation being had about the ethics of killing an animal. There was more a conversation being had about the ethics of not killing the animal, right? Like if you're gonna shoot the animal, shoot them dead, because if you don't shoot them dead, they suffer. If you like shoot their leg off or something, and they're gonna still run, and it's gonna be hard to find them, and then they'll suffer and die in the forest. So like that was my like just I was like just kill the animal at least, good, all right. And then I did that, and that part felt good because everybody was like celebrating me, like, oh wow, he did it, he did the thing, right? And then still, and I've told you friends parts of this story. On my way back, I took a lamb home because the farmer who had these springbugs on his farm also had sheep, and sometimes the the like birthing sheep will get killed by like foxes, and then they'll just leave the baby because they eat their fill from the mom, and then those babies like lay there in the forest just like waiting, and then sometimes by luck one of the like rangers finds these babies in the forest or in the grasslands, and then they bring them home, and then I got to take one of those babies home with me. And like when I think of back to that experience, that to me is the highlight, that I got to take care of a life. That one ended up getting eaten as well, you know, but we didn't eat it. We traded sheeps with someone else. We gave them our sheep, and they gave us one of theirs. Or at least that's what my dad told me, right? Who knows if that's true at this point? Might be like Santa Claus. Right? And like that's like two. That's just like two stories. And just those two stories, me sharing those two stories, can influence the lenses that you look through. Right? I would like to hope that it's not gonna ruin the lens you look at me through, but I had to share it to make the point I'm making. An average cat has killed hundreds, if not thousands, of things at the end of his lifetime. Right? Like absolute Mauser, like killer of killers, relentlessly murderous things. And I wonder why we have different rules for different things. Right? I'm thinking about like the Green Mile movie, where there was this little mouse that the prison guards and the prisoners took an affection to. And there was this one prison guard who was made out to be the bad guy, like real asshole. And he was an absolute asshole. But one of the ways they made the point of how big an asshole he is by him killing a mouse. Killing a mouse. This world is so caught up in so many layers. Entropy. I'm trying to understand if there is an element of entropy to that. Maybe it's a form factor thing. Maybe because we look at each other differently. Like I'm watching 3 doves right now, looking like they're having a scuffle. But if I was like a dove, I might understand exactly what that scuffle means and what the implications thereof is, and the social, emotional context thereof. And then instead of just seeing it as a scuffle, now I'm seeing it as like domestic abuse, or something of the sorts. And now like my whole lens, right, about what my moral imperative, what my feelings are supposed to be when I look at that thing, right? And for me, the fact that cats have this ability, and I wonder if it's like a geometry thing. Like I can see the cat face in my mind's eye when I'm talking about this. Must be like a metaphysical thing at the very least, right? Like whatever the cat's soul is, does have an element of I feel like I can just say like cat-likeness. Surprise, surprise. The metaphysical cat god, is cat-like. Who'd have guessed? Who'd have guessed that? Love is true. I'm gonna see if I can generate more heat, get my mitochondria excited. This Dynavap I'm hitting into all of my mitochondrias. Like I want you all to like spin up at least twice, kick out at least double the amount of ATP. Love this again. Mm-hmm. Wow, show Jimmy Scar. Okay. Y'all need a dog, and I'm saying that as a cat person. I also thought about that. You know, like I don't know if that's the ideal space for a dog to be. It might help as security, which could be nice. But yeah. Hey, Giovanni's here. Sending you lovin's. It's nice having you. I woke up thinking about the time bears. That is an interesting fractal to go down. I don't know what the time bears are. We have these furniture bears in South Africa. I don't know if it's the same kind of fractal. They do need a dog more than they need a cat. Working for 6 calls. Hope you have a coil free day. I'm guessing that's the whole bears thing. All messages, thank you for reminding me. Oh, that second one is definitely gonna do it. I think the time bears are better than the time manatees. I'm so fucking lost. I have no idea what your friends are talking about, but I know you do that on purpose sometimes, so this is me being stoic. Yes. Oh yes, confusion. Despair. Chill on madness. Just that title alone. I think I DC for a second. Bless, bless. Dang, I've got a meeting, but I can't hear. Melt read our derailed convo. Yeah, no, like I don't know if there's any coherence to it. Like especially not with me having absolutely no idea what you're talking about, right? So I could maybe like add some coherence. I did. I feel in a way, I'm kind of happy my brother is late because it seemed we might not end up doing driving stream things, right? And I know, Joy Vive, that might come as a sigh to you, but it does come as kind of a relief to me because it is gonna be like a lot of pressure. It is hard for some people to be in front of a camera or even behind a camera. It is hard for people to meet new people, especially if that people you're meeting is another one of the siblings of the person you are romantically attracted to. There's a certain level of social stakes there, right? Maybe I'm gonna be that guy that's like, are you good enough for my brother? I'm gonna stop, I'm so sorry. No, I don't have the capacity. I don't have the capacity to be like that. I'm just gonna be like, hello! Hello, new person! Welcome to the family! What's coming up here? Where is this wind coming from? Like, how far did it travel to cut the heat from my system? That's okay, there will be more driving streams in the future. Probably plenty. And ideally, the driving streams will get in like actually enjoyable at some point. JV. Like I would really like to have like even like outdoor mounted cameras, like HD cameras, and then have it like 360 all the way around the car. So if you friends want to, you can just like nilly-willy like, and ideally in the future, I don't know if YouTube will allow me to integrate that directly, but nilly-willy change the frame for yourself. You want to see outside the car what it's like out there? Driving, look at the mountain as it's passing by you, literally follow it with your camera or your VR goggles eventually or whatever, right? And then, if you want to, you can just like enter the cabin, where there'll be like a nice wide camera as well, in the like little cabin area, where you can look at faces, if you want to ask me questions. Maybe I'll have like a heads-up display inside of my brain. Maybe, maybe, maybe I'll get there. Weirdly enough, the bottleneck slash price of technology makes it so that in this timeline, I might actually be able. The internet seems to be uh, challenged, mm. challenged in the art of staying consistent. Hello. Kom ek kom nader vir Tannie. I'm being called to an adventure. I don't know if I'm in frame on that side, but I'll move your friends a little more like that. I'm trying to help quickly. I'm back in a second. They say hulle is op hier so nie. Wat kan jy ook weer?
Hoorie so, en dis weg met die kamerads.
Rustig. Back again. Sorry. Here we go, live again. New people seem to like me, but for me, I just lean into the weirdness and anxiety and try not to make too many weird faces. I try to let people know that I take myself seriously and not seriously at the same time. Things very seriously, like to the session, and then some things I don't take seriously to the point of negligence, or maybe not negligence, but maybe just to keep a topic relevant, entropy. A sense of melting. Yes. All right, man, it is chilly out here. It is like, I don't know why I'm punishing myself like this, just sitting out here. But maybe I'll end our stream. I'm gonna get a card. I'll pull one for you, friends, and then we'll finish up. I think that sounds appropriate. Dankie Tannie Leni. Ja, sy sê haar seun doen bodybuilding. So hy die eiers nodig. What was I looking for? I'm gonna go get myself a more blanket. Alrighty. I'm gonna get my cards quickly. Yo. Hey, Maula's here. Boys, bring the noise. Hey, look at this. Oh no, don't drop my tripod, please. There we go. Oh, please. Please have mercy. There we go. Thank you. Oh, come here. Oh, Bubbles. Bubbles, come here, Bubbles, please. Bubbles, I want to show people your beautiful face. And again, it's another doggo. Oh my goodness.
Bubbles.
Nou, niet sê net dan is ek gewees. My goed laat val omdat ek hulle omstamp. Maar jy sê Bubbles nie. Bubbles is okay. My internet is sporadically spazzing out. Do bear with me. Thank you for your patience. Is there multiple little doggo friends? There are. This is Bubbles. You see, I keep wanting to drop my tripod because I'm trying to move it to get Bubbles in frame. I'm gonna stop spazzing and I'm gonna pull you friends apart. That is what's happening. Let me just get this. Let me just spaz for one more second. This is. Are you so cute? You wanna come and lay here? You wanna come here? Come here, come here. Come here, Scubs. Come here, baby. She just wants some Demjums. Alright. No more distraction. Carpool time. You friends send your collective psychic stop to me. And then I'll stop. Now? Alright. Yeah, the stability. I do not want it disconnecting while we're doing our reading. This is the card we got today. Priestess. And look at those cat souls. We were talking about the cat energy today. Look at that. More. The feathers. Covered in feathers. How are you being called to lead? Or step up? How are you being called to step up and lead? I believe the way we are being called, or at least the way I am trying to call you to step up, is to use your ability, your energy of fight against entropy. We're fighting entropy. We're not fighting each other. We're fighting the fight. We're fighting the thing that makes us go away. The priestess. Why can I not find this card? There we go. It's just priestess. 46. The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't have to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing we call life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward too. Don't fret too much about how trying to work out. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who your tribe is. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you long for someone to lead you. My brother just arrived. You don't need anyone's permission. Wait a second. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were. He can whoops to it. I want to see him. He can whoops to it. He can whoops to it. Hy het 'n slot daarso. Gaan jy nou weer kom gee, want dis geklaai so. Your tribe is longing for exactly the same thing that you are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they might even be right alongside you right now. You don't need anyone's permission, so be courageous and stand up. Embrace the struggles, the peaks, the throws. You don't need to know the way. You just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. Love is true. Thank you, friends. I wanna share this. I wanna share this with you, friends. Let's do it like this. Zoom. Yeah. Yeah. My goeders is 'n bietjie in die pad en ek maak weer 'n plak. Alrighty. We are ready to leave. She's gonna quickly go to the bathroom. Kom ek wys vir jou. Tanelia, my boetie is hierso. Sy meisie wil gou die badkamer gebruik. Is dit reg dan?
Ja, dis goed ek.
Dankie. Net hierso. Annelies. Eerst die aanlangs hierso. Dis welkom. I'm still live. I am gonna say goodbye though. I'm packing my stuff. It's a good thing that I have like a little bit of leeway. Wil jy my help? Dalk my tablets langs agter by die seat en dit. Ja. All right. Thank you, dear friends. Moet ik in alles even mensen? Yay, Vessel. People haven't seen much of Vessel. One day we'll do like an interview stream if it's up for it. Perfect timing. Her brother too. Kyle's here as well, bro. Yossi, look at us being like smooth machines. Goodbye, dear friends. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day. One filled with the ability to fight all the entropy that arises. Yeah, short and sweet. I love you, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye, everybody. Cheers for now.